Right, we need to have a chat because if there's one thing which is absolutely butchering your fat loss attempts, it's the fact that you're making food and nutrition way harder than what it actually needs to be. And I don't say that to be an absolute cockwomble. I say that because I see it every single day on TikTok, Instagram, with clients, with the general public. People fail fat loss and nutrition because they assume that they are not disciplined enough. And in actual fact, it's not that you're not disciplined, it's just that you're making it so much more difficult than what it actually is. You assume that in order to make highly nutritious, highly beneficial, and highly goal-friendly foods, that you probably need to spend about £1,000 on ingredients, get 1,000 different ingredients, and spend about 3 hours over the stove cooking meal prep for the entire week. Honestly, I'm not surprised why you don't have the willpower or discipline to do that, because that sounds fucking vile. The thing is, it doesn't have to be like that. It needs to be simple, else you just won't stick to it. Now, the thing is, somewhere along the line, people assume that in order to be healthy, they need to put an ungodly amount of effort into their nutrition. And this pressure, this thought process that every single meal that you have to make needs to look like something that only Gordon Ramsay could recreate, and so it could look Instagram friendly, is complete bullshit. It really is. Because let's be honest, who can realistically spend 3 hours cooking every single day to make an organic, highly nutritious, goal-friendly meal, which tastes like something that you get from a Michelin star restaurant? Not me. You know what I had today for breakfast? I had cornflakes and a protein shake with a banana afterwards. That's it. It has the protein from the protein shake, the nutrients from the banana, and, well, obviously the taste from the cornflakes. You know what I had for tea earlier this week? Well, I made 4 portions of a cheesy beef tomato pasta, which took me about 20 to 30 minutes to make 4 portions. Works out about 300 calories for about 35 to 40 grams of protein, and it sorted me out for about 4 nights. All that required was 200 grams of fusilli pasta, 250 grams of 5% beef mince, a tin of chopped tomatoes, a medium bell pepper, a medium onion, 100 grams of low-fat cream cheese. Whack that together in a pan. 30 minutes later, I've got tea sorted for the next 4 days. Didn't take long at all, completely simple, and it didn't involve like 1,000 different ingredients to make either. That's coming from me, a fitness coach who wants you to be healthy, who wants you to make progress, and who wants you to be full up. Because ultimately that's what you need, meals that flow together and don't take ages to create. Things that you can actually cook consistently without really thinking about it. Nutrition, which removes the friction of I haven't got enough willpower. Because that's why a lot of people just turn to takeaways all the time. It's incredibly easy to order a takeaway. All you've got to do is just go on your phone and literally about 5 minutes later, you're waiting for your delivery order. It's convenient. There's not much friction involved. That's why people do it. And if you say to someone, wow, all you need to do is just put in 5 minutes effort to order a takeaway, or you need to cook 2 hours a day to meal prep for the entire week, obviously people are going to go for the former. So reduce that friction, reduce the amount of time that you take to make the meal, reduce the effort and make it more simple. Because here's the God honest truth. If nutrition for you is complicated, you ain't gonna stick to it. Unless you really enjoy cooking and are a culinary master, then you're not going to want to do it all the time. Fat loss doesn't require perfection, it just requires consistency. My second favorite C word. And consistency only happens when you make something easy, simple, and to a certain extent enjoyable. Something that you can do even when you cannot be fucked to do it. If your meals take hours to prep, you won't prep them. If your food requires ingredients which you've got to hunt down all over town, kind of like Pokemon, then you will not find them ingredients. If your meals taste like cardboard because you're trying to be too good or too healthy, you won't want to eat them all the time, and you'll likely binge on the weekend. Simple foods and simple meals keep you sane, keep you consistent. They're actually going to get you results as well. So if you're consistently overthinking your food and meals, do this. Step back and ask yourself, is it decent in calories? Is it decent in protein? Is it decent in nutrients? Does it taste good? Will it fill you up? And is it relatively simple to make? Like every now and then you can make a complicated meal just to impress the lass or guy that you're seeing. Sure, crack on. But that's like a once in a week, once in a fortnight kind of thing. The majority of the time it should be simple, easy, and so much that you can stick to it. If it does taste good, if it is decent with your calories, if it is decent with your protein, if it does fill you up, and if it doesn't take much long at all, then perfect. You've got a perfect meal right there. No food guilt, no 10-step recipes, and no need to sell your kidneys for a weekly shot. Just simple, sustainable, consistent nutrition. And if you want some further help with that, if you want some further help in making nutrition as seamless and as simple as possible without causing you to restrict your favourite foods or live off cardboard flavoured fucking items for the following month, then click the link in the description below, fill the form out, and I'll be in touch with you to discuss how exactly I can help you transform your mindset when it comes to nutrition and guarantee the results that you want for the rest of your life. In the meantime, make sure that you follow my Instagram at k.p_health, subscribe to this channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.